have not got a win. They've not won in 7 games. The last win they had, there was 2 of them, in the round of 16 playing, where Brandon Jefferson was the most valuable player, put up amazing numbers. And he's done amazing things before in this tournament. This may well top it off if they can get here against an informed, confident, and efficient, super efficient German machine called Alba Berlin. And there is a turnover straight away, and that's massive. And Matisek, Jonas Matisek, 26-year-old German, forces the turnover. And all the way to the basket, and after the turnover, they go to the basket. Karditsa. Into the corner, Holschler. Much needed 3. Karditsa take the lead. Inside, nice play. Jefferson, back to Holschler at the top. Jefferson again, throws it up, and no good, but great rebound, that's really good from Warren Washington. And the steal, Holschler with the slam, and Karditsa have come out firing. This is great play by Karditsa. They could be a dangerous and wounded animal. Attacking again! It's Noah Holschler. I told you pre-game. Energy, stats across the board, and he is delivering big time. Nice move from Alba Berlin. Beautiful play from Noah Holschler. He's really up for it tonight. Inside, nice. They're getting a lot of space inside. Karditsa here, just thrown it into Washington, and he's just trying to get 3 with up fakes and footwork to finish. Going to the line again, Karditsa putting a lot of pressure. Karditsa at the line. Great Britain international. They're doing a great job. Well, Karditsa keeping them. Nice defense on the ball side. They knock it loose. Stays with Jefferson. Top level. Finnish international on one team and Icelandic international on the other in this Basketball Champions League game. Nice pass, beautiful move without the ball. That's one of the reasons Alba Berlin are top of the assist in the Basketball Champions League. Davey and Jefferson, yes please. Right on cue, he gave us so much. He's given Karditsa so much. With his stat and his energy, and he just knocked down a massive three there. 12-8 they lead. Ball's loose. Alba Berlin get to it. And they throw it away, Estrada. Now Alba come good hands up by Noah Horschler, saving a definite breakaway dunk there. Nice play inside. Jefferson. When's the timeout going to be called here, maybe to settle things down for Alba Berlin, because Karditsa just keep coming. Estrada in the corner for three, up by 5. They know this is do or die. 7-game losing streak, 2 games lost at the weekend. 0-2 in the Basketball Champions League round of 16. You look at their lineup, they've got some real dangerous talent. And double team in the post on the big man for Alba Berlin. Norris. Go. And there's just a beautiful pass inside. Just movement without the ball. And look, watch also the way that Alba Berlin make multiple cuts to the basket on certain plays. And that is big time from Jack Kyle. They're inside with a massive dunk. From Warren Washington. Inside to the big man, and he misses. Ball's loose, but 24 seconds, that's great D. How long can Karditsa keep this going?
Substitution Karditsa. On court number 24, Alexander Hansen.
Great dig again, but they get it back, Alba Berlin, and straight into the game. Madsen with a steal. Into the corner, big three. Incoming, and it's down. But Damien Jefferson, he is on fire, and the timeout has finally come from Alba Berlin, and Karditsa are flying. Timeout, Alba Berlin.
We gotta run back. They have 50 fast break points. I have 124. It's over. Can we gap 8? B, can we talk? 3-4 to give. Fast break. 3-4 to give. Fast break. Offense. We play on side. If they go under, on the flat, connect with Moa, keep on playing. Okay? Jack, if the ball ends up with you, bring the ball more to the middle than Norris can flip the screen at the very end. Alright? Let's go.
Okay, so we're back after the timeout. 20-12, Karditsa lead. Can they maintain this great play? But that was pretty easy for Alba Berlin. Massive game for both teams. Alba Berlin desperate to keep their good run going in both domestic and in the Basketball Champions League games, but that just a bit of a wild pass for Aaron Estrada. Berlin looking to get back in this game all the way across. They turn it over, trying to play the skip past Jack Cahill. Jack Cahill, just a little bit too much sauce on that pass. Jefferson in motion, they're really keying on him. That's why other players like Horschler and Jefferson, Damien Jefferson, are getting open, so open. To 14, Karditsa Lapaniki against Alba Berlin. Such history in Europe for Berlin. They missed this shot. Madsen in the open floor, playing point forward or paint centre, gives it to the point guard, but he just can't knock it down. Brandon Jefferson. J action. Basketball Champions League, Season 10. Bennett Hunt to inbound, number 33 for Berlin. Out to Akbakoko. He sets the screen for Bennett Hunt. Lively German player, double team. They knock it loose, and good timing on the help with Madsen and Damien Jefferson in tandem there on defense. Karditsa in the dark uniforms. Alba Berlin in sort of light lilac. Trying to confirm what colour that is. And look at this. Oh, and in the end, it was a pass. Two defenders went to Estrada. Cheeky little pass, was it? Or just a shot that fell short fortuitously for Madsen. Just trying to get the move on it. Can't do it, and Madsen did so well there. The game with Lados, the captain, on an important role he's got to play tonight. But they get it back, and another attack. Madsen for the throwdown with one hand. And Karditsa will not be denied at the moment. On the road, in the midst of a difficult time in their season, up against inform Alba Berlin, and this has got a Basketball Champions League upset potentially written all over it if Karditsa can keep going. Remember, they've played Saturday and Monday in Greek competition, and then they fly to Germany. Alba Berlin also had nice pass from Estrada, also played Monday against Trier, and they won that 99-92. One of the fellow teams up at the top of the German top flight. This is what this competition does, and Karditsa know in their first Basketball Champions League, first European competition, they know if they can get a game tonight, they're back in this group, and there'll be three teams on 1 and 2, and just Icon 3 and 0. Long way to go though. Estrada putting on some moves, spins, hangs in the air, but that's super defense from Alba Berlin. Pass inside, but they lose it, and it's half-court heave, and it almost went in off the glass for Karditsa. That would have capped off an almost perfect half of Basketball Champions League basketball at the Uber Arena, where we have Uber excitement. Alba Berlin 15, testing for qualification for the quarterfinals with a big win tonight. And Karditsa have already put their cards on the table and are saying, we're up for this. We are bruised, we are battered. We are not going to drop down. We are not going to lie down. We are fighting. Second quarter, Basketball Champions League, Season 8, powered by Amorisco Tuna. Hope you're enjoying the action from wherever and however you're watching it. And almost a steal. It is a steal, but it's a deflection. And that is just amazing. And Damien Jefferson, 28-year-old American. One of the leading scorers on the team. Him and Noah Horschler are absolutely leading the charge here. Jefferson with 6 points. He's perfect as well, but again, great play from Alba Berlin, and Justin Bean, 29-year-old American, to the basket to finish. Karditsa got to play defense and execute on offense. Madsen just stalled a bit. They've now gone back outside. Madsen, a great pass, and the foul and the finish. Beautiful hesitation, and then the bounce pass for Julius Kamparidis. for the finish. Madsen averaging just over 1 assist a game. Free throw line. And Karditsa. A 9-point lead now for Karditsa. Chopped up on a whistle. Karditsa's fourth free throw of the season. He's 2 of 4 now. A little bit of attack to the basket there from Martin Hermansen. And you look at this player and his body of work internationally and with clubs. He's outstanding. He spent 2 years with Alba Berlin, 18 to 20, then to Valencia, and back to Alba Berlin to be a big part of this competition, averaging just over 9 points a game, 7 assists a game, 2.5 rebounds, 4% from the line, 9 of 14 coming into this game, 11 of 16 now from the line in the Basketball Champions League. Second quarter action, Group J, round of 16. Karditsa winless. Alba Berlin 1-on-1, shot up, it's off. Look at the rebound from Madsen. No look pass outside. They're trying a little bit of everything. Off the glass, no good. Offensive rebounds. This is something that Alba Berlin did amazingly well versus Ike, especially in the first half last week. And, well, Claros making the pass in midair. That pass was behind on the transition for Alba Berlin. And now Karditsa gotta just calm down, find the gaps. Alba Berlin are going to start playing on short defense. Got it. 8 minutes remaining. Are leading Alba. Damien Jefferson with a hand in his face. Scores a 3. Big time play from Karditsa. Damien Jefferson. He was mentioned pre-game. 18 points a game in the last 2 road games. He's heading that way by half-time at this rate. Wide open 3 incoming. And it's short. And the rebound knocked down. It was almost a travel. And an offensive rebound lead for the second chance point. And that's a 3 for Alba Berlin. And 1 of 3 from 3. 5 of 8 for Karditsa. And a foul at midcourt. That's the gift for both teams. Only 2 fouls. Missing 1 each. Or 2 fouls now. That was wide open for Jonas Matisek. Look at them in Jefferson. That is just a great fight. Or, not for that, not for Pedro Calles, the Spanish coach, 42 years old. For Karditsa fans, Damien Jefferson up to 9 points, 3 of 3 from behind the arc. And now they go again. Madsen getting all the way to the bucket pretty much. Karditsa, they've got to start, and that could be offensive. Just sensational defense. I'm not sure that was a great idea to dribble down by the sideline there for Alba Berlin. That's what can happen. We're going to run out of real estate and potentially commit the offensive foul. That is just wonderful play. Alex Madsen, that's what he does. But to do it against Martin Hermansen, wonderful effort indeed. 2 players in neighbouring countries, Iceland and Finland, so important for their national teams and very important for their club teams in the Basketball Champions League. Brandon Jefferson in motion, he gets hold of the ball, now passes into the corner, catch, shoot, just short from Viplados, and Madsen can't quite get the offensive rebound, but what an effort by Karditsa. You know, Karditsa are, as I said pre-game, up against the third leading scorer in the Basketball Champions League, over 90 points, leading in assists, third in field goal, second in two-point percentage. But the way Karditsa are playing, making it very difficult for Alba Berlin to get going. His head coach's challenge has been requested by Karditsa. Let's listen in.
There one. Slow. Slow. We go. This is purple and we go blue plus finger. So we're gonna go Alba. So decision stay. So after review, the decision stay. We go Alba's ball. Thank you.
Great job by the referees. Ariadna Greka on the mic. And clear decision, clear and concise instructions. And we move forward out of the ball. That's just something that's gone in their favour, and not much has gone in their favour in this first half. They're going to have to dig deep here. If Karditsa win, it blows this group wide open and does Pike a huge favour. They will have some breathing room at 3-0. Reasonable penetrate kick, but they are playing front foot. Remember, they played Monday against Mykonos, lost by 1 in the cup after having a fourth quarter lead. Karditsa, they then fly to Berlin, now playing Wednesday evening. They just look to be completely in the flow. Both ends of the floor. With a point to prove that they belong. Taking 3 and getting to the bucket. Martin Hermanson, he's got a point to prove now after committing that charge. And Alex Madden drawing that foul. But they're looking for open shots. Here's one. Just didn't quite come out of the hand of Jefferson, but they get another offensive rebound. This is just an outstanding effort. Ball. And Johas and Brutus, but that's a beautiful underhand layup from Hermanson, breaking free. Barides makes the free throw. Looking 4 points a game, 1 rebound. Just 1 of 3 from the line, but he's making some big shots here. Just misses that one, but he's 3 of 4 tonight. And it all helps to keep Karditsa ahead. Can they keep this going to half time? We're going to find out. 6 minutes remaining. Big 3 is off. Attempted offensive rebound, no good. Ball is with Karditsa. Alba Berlin are going to need those bench players tonight. 46.8 points a game. And how Pedro Calles needs something to happen. Maybe a spark from his wonder kid, Jack Cahill, who's in the MVP conversation at the moment. But it's these sort of games, these moments, can the young man deliver under the most extreme pressure when things aren't going the way of Alba Berlin? Into the corner, Jefferson tightly guarded, has to give it up. Can somebody else score? They can! Oh my goodness! And Karditsa keep the hammer down. Big time play, and it's a 3-pointer. Leonidas Kasalakis from 3. Free throw, jump shot, no good, but they both went for it, and it's a block through the net. That is really unfortunate. They just needed to speak to each other and say, I got this. But it just fell very fortuitously. But look at that shot. Kasalakis. Kasalakis. 30%, 10 of 33 coming into this game from behind the arc. Justin Bean at the line. We've got a ball game on, 9-point lead for Karditsa from Greece. They are right down the bottom, one team only below them in the Greek, in the GBL, and only one team above Alba Berlin in the German top flight. Nice and well, attempted bounce pass. Brandon Jefferson turns it over. And Alba Berlin, can they have to come to a stop back out? With plenty of time on the shot clock. Nice fake. Rip to the left. Back outside, wide open 3 is off. Ball's loose, off the backboard, great save. That is awesome. This is huge. And they make it, what a moment for Jack Cahill and Alba Berlin. And they know that's big. That's how they had success against Light. They just done it against another Greek club in Karditsa. But what a moment for young Jack Cahill. Second in the Under-19 World Cup, first in the Under-18 and Under-16 Eurobasket. Going to Gonzaga, committed to Gonzaga for next season. At the moment, he's living the dream in his hometown in Berlin. I'm out. Got it.
Go for the pick, they will catch out. First pass here, second pass the corner. Don't try to hit immediately in the corner, okay? Stick here. First pass, second pass. They can remember 5 men. You're going to be on the back, okay? Pass, extra pass, make a drive on the shot, okay?
Don't lose your aggressiveness on defense, guys. We have to pass, don't lose your aggressiveness. Let's go.
Back after the timeout, and Herman's at 8 points, 1 assist. Key player in any team he plays for. And Alba Berlin have him this season, the Basketball Champions League have him this season. Now, timeout, Karditsa just leading by 6. Double team on Washington. Hulscher back in. Jefferson passes whilst in the air, but gets away with it. Pressure on the D. Shot clock running down to Jefferson. Into the party. Gets open, steps back. And he's just short. Maybe he's feeling the fatigue. Hulscher can't get to the bucket. Inside. And he's fouled by Jack Cahill, who knew he was in a mismatch. By 191, Hulscher at 2 needed 3. GB International versus Germany International. Hulscher averaging just under 11 points a game, 6 rebounds, 25% from the line coming into this game, but he is fully locked in, doing a great job for his team. lead by 8. Doing everything they need to have success. Getting out the closeouts, they're triple teaming the ball there. Putting in massive effort. Beautiful touch, pass, just outstanding from Alba Berlin. Running down, they can't get a look, and now, yeah, and this is what's going to happen. This is what's got to happen for Alba Berlin. They've got to get in the passing lanes, take some chances, and make the Coco with the steal. That's a great bit of defense from Norris Coco. They need a 16 German, 26 years old. Three minutes and change remaining in the second. In. And it's just short. Roberts trying to come straight into the game there and get the score. Well inbound, and the full ball pressure is on. Brandon Jefferson at the moment is scoreless, 0 from 4, 0 from 5 from the field. What can he offer? There's the other Jefferson, he's had no problem. Damien Jefferson misses. Horschler again, rebound, and the push shot is perfection from Noah Horschler. Such a flow, it is in the right place, right time, and that is money. Deep, deep three from Moses Wood, averaging 11 points a game. The American for Alba Berlin, and that is huge. 3 or 7 from behind the arc for Alba Berlin now. Jefferson guarded every inch of the floor he moves. Bennett Hunt, remember, his MVP of the round of 16, playing. Jefferson, that is so tough, and he can't get it to go. They might, and they just throw it away, and this is so unlike Alba Berlin. Last turnover. Horschler, back to basket, pivots to Estrada. Offers the screen. Now he pops, now he rolls, and he's open for a moment. He's going to have to use his footwork to get a look at the basket. Under 10 seconds, Estrada, hand in the face, misses everything, and that ended up as maybe not the best shot. That needs an extra pass from Estrada. Oh, great double team, really good to the basket. Jefferson gets a score. Pure hard graft and work and tenacity involved in the double team steal, and then Kyle was coming in. There was some contact after the play. Jefferson off and running, one from 6, but he scored. Deep three. Oh my! What a move! Big time play from Jack Kyle, delivering at a young age. He's only recently 20. What a beautiful shot. The arc was perfection, and Estrada couldn't resist coming out to try and challenge the shot. Kyle at great points, 3 of 4 from the field. He's averaging 9.5 points a game in 17 minutes, 79% from the free throw line, 11 of 14. 20 points, 2 rebounds versus Ike. When it really mattered to get top spot in the round of 16 regular season group, he came up massive. huge numbers against Elan Chalon to make sure they got top spot and came straight through to the round of 16 group. Top two, remember, will go through to the quarterfinals of the Basketball Champions League. Last minute, Karditsa put up a great fight, and they keep it going right for the final buzzer. Jefferson just looking for some space. Zach tries to get a look. Blocked by Jerome Roberts, I think, and a little bit of afters. Actually blocked him twice. Jefferson just couldn't get airborne enough. 3-point lead.
Situation für das nächste Relay nochmal geschickt.
Let's listen in.
In the moment we call the violation, no, I need the camera. I need the camera with the main camera, so when I can see the referee, please. When I can see the baseline referee. I need the main camera. We are looking for to check the time, but for that I need to check the referee when we call. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go, go, go. Bang. 0 point. Stop when the referee, please call, raise the hands. In the moment he's raising the hands, can you stop, please? Okay, go, 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 please. Go, 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 go. There, stop. 0.7 was. Okay. So after review, we check the time, and the time should be corrected to 0.7. Thank you.
Referee is just confirming that the timing is absolutely correct. 0.7 will be good on the clock, and we'll be ready to go on this offense, which will just be a catch and shoot, eventually in mid-air. Jefferson catch. Oh, he drains it. He had time to just catch, come down and explode. And now Jefferson easing his way into the game. That's his second field goal, 4 points. 5 seconds game differential between game and shot clock. What a ball game we've got here again in Group J. Overtime last night between Ike and Toffaz. 3 points are no good. Offensive rebound again. Underneath, smart play. Good shot to get a great shot. And that's a clinic for any of you young players out there. Yeah, you might have your 3, but if somebody's wide open underneath for 2, give them the ball. And that's exactly what Moses Wood did. And the help hadn't moved across, and you can see Estrada saying, okay, what happened there? Well, what happened was Alba Berlin had their head up. And it's timeout Karditsa. Let's listen in.
Brandon is here. DJ is here. DJ is here. 5 men is here, and 4 men is here. With the clap of the ball, you go to give 2 back picks, and you go all the way to the corner. Okay? Pass the ball to Alex, and immediately pass back, and you go to attack. Okay? Pay touches and find the shooters to the corner.
You got time, eh? It's a plenty of time. We can make this.
But you wait. Easy, Brandon, you wait here. Set the back picks. Open to the ball, pass and pass back, okay?
Hey, no turnover, eh? Let's go.
Getting another look at the, now you can score a jumper in 0.7 seconds. 5.9 seconds remaining. They're going from the end line. Estrada trying to get up ahead of steam. Passes Hulsler. No spacing there, and that didn't seem a great look. Jefferson was not open. go again. The clock's at 1.5 seconds, so they've got plenty of time. Just need to get a look. They throw it into Hulschler, extra pass, and they get the steal, and it was good defense. They just couldn't get the good enough look. Karditsa at the end of that half, but what a half a basketball by Karditsa, Aponiki. They lead Alba Berlin in Berlin, 40-43. There's the stats, and Karditsa 10 of 16 from 2, 6 of 13 from 3.
Karditsa number 22, Washington, third foul. Given the spot. number 17, Lawrence Akako, first of all. Jefferson.
And again, Jefferson showing what a great player he is for Karditsa. A slow start. They've had a lot of basketball. Saturday, Monday, Wednesday they played. Saturday, Monday in Greece, and then over to Berlin for tonight. So they may be fatigued towards the end of the game, but they can think about that after. They want to send a statement here, and Kale just can't get it to go. But offensive rebound. Much better play. They're going to have to drag themselves back now. Alba Berlin. Damien Jefferson powers his way, but he's blocked again. Goes up strong, and he gets it to roll. Hard work pays off for Damien Jefferson, who's having a huge night again on the road for Karditsa. Quick ball movement. All the way across. Three-pointer high above his head, Kyle. Gets the rebound, extra pass. But Juwan Roberts can't handle the dime. And it's a turnover against Alba Berlin. Coach Nikos Papanikolaopoulos, his team are giving everything for the cause tonight. And if they win, 3 teams in this group will be 1 and 2. Tofas, Versa, Alba Berlin and Karditsa. And just off, great rebound. Too big, too strong is Alex Madsen. And coach Pedro Calles has seen enough. Throw the record books out the window. Karditsa are in town, and they are on a mission to get their first win of the round of 16. Great job from Jefferson. Assistance, resilience, and great skill describes Karditsa's efforts so far. Let's listen into the Alba Berlin time.
Floppy action, let's be physical, left 12, instead of shooting the gun and opening up everything. All right, jumping to the ball and so on. Offensively, let's run into the next action with more speed, okay? That we are slowing down, holding the ball, and then with 5 seconds the screen is coming. Let's pass into the screen right away, okay? Right, we go. One up the way, Mo. One up the way, Mo. You are the runner. You sleep the peak, okay? The one. Fine, defender of Mo. All right, let's go, guys.
We see from that those graphics, Karditsa, Laponiki have been leading most of this game, but it was the same against Ike. They played well against Ike. Remember, they're 0-2 as we see the highlights. And what a great catch and finish by Damian Jefferson. He is putting on a show. And we spoke about him pre-game, putting up big numbers on the road. And he's delivering again. +15 points in his last, as we see the missed shot, rebound, tipping, and Karditsa come away with a defensive rebound. He scored 15+ points each of his 2 games in the BCL of round of 16. He's never done it in more games in a row in this competition. He's averaged 18 points a game in the last 3 away appearances in the BCL, but that pass was trying to find Damian Jefferson, but couldn't get that. And a foul. Madsen just trying to play so physical and on the front foot, and Sam Griesel will go to the line. Nice attack with the left hand. And Madsen just couldn't keep control of his defensive effort. Sam Griesel, 25-year-old German, averaging 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists in 21 minutes of play. 75% from the line. Just 2 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists versus Eichen. His high was against Nymburk in the regular season, 18 points. And when needed, he can go off. He might be needed tonight to step up his output. Makes the free throws and keeps the lead above the low 10, excuse me. 3:50 remaining in the third. Hope you're enjoying the action. It's Basketball Champions League Season 10, Season X, powered by Amoresco Suna. Bushland, quick movement, sets the screen, rolls, gets it, turns, one-legged shot, no good. That was a lot going on with that play, and real tough to get his bearings, and Holschel couldn't make the most of that. Better defense from Alba Berlin. Static, but inside. Good strong move from Cahill. Wow, he really got low there and bodied himself towards the free throw line. Okay, 9 points, 1 of 1 from the line until then, 2 of 2 now. 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 5 from behind the arc, 2 big threes. One of those threes being a 4-point play, and it's a very impressive young player. And a lot has been written about him, spoken about him. And he goes to Gonzaga. Gonzaga are looking forward to pairing him up with Super Mario Sen Betty. Skip pass, Jefferson attacks, turns, extra pass, beautiful interchange, back outside, time running down. Brandon Jefferson step, bounce off the 2 feet, and good play from Alba Berlin. Is this the start of their comeback? Inside, that's beautiful. That jump stop freezes the defense, and they're just a gap appears, and it's back to 5. Jefferson dribbles on the end line and doesn't like the call. It did look as though it was touching the end line. It's Jack Cahill again, averaging 1 steal a game. Let's just see. Well, he's poked that away. Jefferson is saying that was not on the line. Alba ball from the end line, up top, attack, Horschler staying in front. Oh, beautiful. What a block! What a block from Washington. That is big-time play from Karditsa's defense in particular, Warren Washington, who comes to set the screen. Exactly what Karditsa needed there as Alba started to close in. Deep three, just short, tipped away. Horschler. Noah Horschler's having big-time game, and it leads to a three. Offensive rebound, second chance point. Wonderful play from Horschler, and then Jefferson, and Jefferson forces what he thought was a turnover. Incredible effort by Karditsa, and that is a great offensive rebound and pass, and that's one heck of a block as well by Washington. They're doing it both ends of the floor, and that's just freeze the defense, find the gap, make the pass inside. And nice play, and Griesel with the score. Too big, too strong. Viplados, the captain of Karditsa. And they're starting to probe inside. That's a really nice catch. Little head fake, little pump fake, and then almost in the same motion, elevates and knocks down the shot. Here comes Bennett Hook, 27-year-old German, hit with some important minutes here for his team. Griesel. Now Karditsa, 5-point lead. They attack. That's a tough shot. Really good defense and save. They're giving everything now, I think, and Bennett Hook's the man. They want increased energy, and that is wonderful hustle. He just couldn't save it. Right in front of his bench. Appreciated the effort. Sideline inbound, Brandon Jefferson. Looking for an option. Here comes Viplados. Green offered by Washington. Viplados back outside. Back to Brandon Jefferson. He's open. And he makes Alba Berlin pay, and he pumps his fist. And the bench and any Karditsa fans that are here are up on their feet, because that's huge. Jefferson, 15 points, averaging 15.9 for the season. Number 12 in the Basketball Champions League, and Washington going for a career high in blocks here. That's his second block, and that's following a three as well. His block last time led to a big play. He's done it again. The three followed by the block, and they get a stop here, Karditsa. Turnover and questions being asked the officials by Jawan Roberts, who's just 24 years old himself, young American. 64-56. Can Karditsa pull off the biggest win of the round of 16, certainly in this group? After the difficult times they've been having, no win in the last 7 games in any competition. Sidestep three is off, and the rebound is collected by Roberts. Here comes Alba Berlin. Side. Double team, getting across to the open shooter, and it's just off the hook. And here comes Karditsa. They will get the last shot. That was not needed by Papanikolaopoulos. His team are doing so well, and he gets a tech. They will retain possession. He gets a technical foul, and Alba Berlin will shoot one shot. Karditsa will then get possession. They will continue from where the technical foul happened. Not sure what he was completely unhappy with. GLaDOS with the inbound, so Brandon Jefferson, MVP of the round of 16 playing, where he just went huge against Spartak. That's the last games that Karditsa won. They are on a 7-game losing streak. Can Jefferson step back, fade away, and it's just front rim, and that was all Brandon Jefferson. What an effort by Karditsa. End of the third, 57 Alba Berlin, 64 Karditsa.
Jeder bekommt einen Korb. Ihr habt 1 Minute Zeit, möglichst oft zu treffen. Tagespreis, Franchise-Gutschein 30 €. Saisonpreis erzielen die dann gleich.
At the threes and the stat so far in this breathtaking matchup. A highlight. And Holschler, everybody has played their part for Karditsa. Brandon Jefferson, slow start, but look at him now, 15 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3, 3 of 5 from 2, and 5 turnovers, 2 steals, 5 assists, 1 rebound. 2 great guards going head to head, Jefferson and Hermanson. Jefferson 34, Hermanson 32. So much experience and showing us all how the game is played. Shots up from deep is short, airball by Alba Berlin. Good defense, they just stay connected there. Karditsa. Karditsa, we're starting the fourth quarter. Inside, that's beautiful spacing. And that's a great start. They're back up to 9 points advantage. Karditsa, Alba Berlin on offense. Things getting a little bit desperate here. Maita Delo inside, and a good mismatch for Alba Berlin, and Leonidas Kasalakis with the foul. Boko, 2'16", a problem for any player. And they just couldn't get that cut to the basket completed along the baseline, and Karditsa forced another turnover. Jefferson. Madsen looking for a handoff, dribbling, still dribbling. In fact, it's Kasalakis, my mistake. Nice play, foul on Matisek. Again, Karditsa leading, going into the fourth. And they hold on. They got the concentration powers, the energy. I'm sure they're going to put everything they've got into this, because their round of 16 season is hanging by a thread, and another good defense and turnover and a foul at half court. And the Alba fans, you can hear, want to unsportsmanlike. Berlin. Alba, they're playing in tight. They don't want him to get going again. Pass across inside. Akbakoko too strong. They're still bouncing around. They get the offensive rebound into the corner. This is big. They can't get it to go, but no rebounding there from Karditsa. They're doing it again, as they did against Ike in the first half. Extra shot, just off. And Karditsa get away with it. Get away with one there, for sure. Brandon Jefferson backs up. This is tough. He's just short. Couldn't get enough airspace for that three. And another foul at half court. And is that a proper defensive play as Johos Kamparidis fouls at half court? Questions asked by Coach Alias, 42-year-old Spaniard. And is that enough of a basketball play on Maitadello? Just a regular foul. And Caillou gives the ball up. Caillou looking for options, really working on how he reads the game. Nice pass inside, but they can't get it to go. Free throw. Free throw's incoming. Justin Bean with the foul drawn. Kasalakis with the foul. Justin Bean, 6 points tonight, and he misses the first free throw, averaging 11 points. The American. The game, 4.9 point rebounds, just under 1 assist in 22 minutes of play. It's his first season in the Basketball Champions League, and he misses both, but great hustle, I think, by Ekpekoko. He will go to the line for 2 shots. Morris Ekpekoko, 7'1", 2'16", averaging just over 10 points a game, 5 rebounds, 0.6 assists. Just under 73% from the free throw line. Karditsa. What a performance they've put on. They've got to keep it going though now. They desperately need to get back in this group. And there'll be 3 teams at 1 and 2 if they can win tonight. Alba Berlin and Tofes Bursa thrown up for Madsen, but he wasn't in a position to take that at the top of his jump. Open 3 is good for Alba Berlin, and they're cooking. And look out, Karditsa. It's Justin Bean, just in time for Mr. Bean. Timeout, Karditsa.
I don't care. 4, 5. Take it wide. I said stay it over at the beginning, okay? Go and twist it to the left side. The moment that you twist it to the left side, this player open and DJ shift from the corner. Pass, extra pass, and we play for the close out of DJ, okay? Let's go, simple things. Simple. Let's go, vamos.
Let's go, guys!
Use the foul, let's go.
And on the whole, I would say Coach Papanikolaopoulos they have kept it simple. And that's what he wants now. And the hustle there from Damian Jefferson, leading to a positive shot from behind the arc, and that was on 0.7 seconds remaining. And that's just a dribble elbow jump shot, and the height he gets on his shot But don't forget, Brandon Jefferson just 1.75 m, one of the shorter players in the Basketball Champions League, but the way he plays, 15 points tonight, average is just under 16, 15.9. He has such energy when he makes the jump on the jump shot, and once he's in rhythm and creating space for himself, as Alba Berlin put on a full court press, then it's problems for the opposition. Another crunch time game. Ike won in overtime in Turkey last night. Turkey up. Can Karditsa win in Germany? And that is off. Mid-range Jay missed everything. There's a pretty good look on the fadeaway. Kyle, still Kyle. Stops, waits, fouled. Very smart for a 20-year-old to make that play. Two-footed stop. And he's fouled. In fact, he's a turnover, and he's just forced one back, and that's so frustrating for Karditsa and Aaron Estrada, who's been brought into this lineup for this team just to settle things down and give them an extra ball handler. And great job from Kyle. That's why he's sought after at a European level and played for the national team, senior team in the World Cup qualifiers. Recently in November. They're coming up in the next couple of weeks. And towards the end of February, another 2 games for European teams in the quest for the World Cup in 2027. 3 is good. Off, big rebound. And a foul. Late whistle, he just wanted to have a look, the referee. Now, Karditsa have got to keep rebounding. Offensive rebounds now for Alba Berlin. And they can bring this. And Madsen, that is huge. He's out with 5 fouls, 8 points. Had such a good start to the game. Bakoko, 5 points. Doing well from the line. This is the second. 3-point lead for Karditsa. They've led by as many as 11. Can they see it through? They've lost one of their key starters. Someone's going to have to step up. Horschler's in. He started the game so well, he's going to be needed again to find space. Time running down. Running left hand. Hook is good for Leonidas Kasalakis. Beautiful old school play. Alba Berlin straight back at you. Through the legs pass. And he nearly got it back for the finish, but a little bit of trickery between the legs there. For Norris Akbakoko, and he is fouled there as he went to the basket. That's a beautiful execution from Leonidas Kasalakis. So, at the line, Norris Akbakoko. And the fans right behind Alba Berlin, riding the crest of a wave with their results of late. Can they overcome this deficit? They have been behind in this game. Most of the game. They've led for a minute. 32, nearly 33 minutes. Karditsa have led. Will it be heartbreak for the Greeks on the road? 7-4 to Alba this quarter so far. Damien Jefferson, can he explode again like he did at the start of the game? 3's up. And he misses that, and they can get within 1 with a 3. Kaya with the screen. Comes back for the ball, guarded by Estrada. Rips it through, attacks. Misses with the attempted finger roll. Underhand layup. Too long. Oh, Holschler wide open. He's such a willing cutter to the basket. He wants to play like that, simple basketball, so he can just finish. Beautiful pass and connection for Karditsa. 6-point lead. Shots up from Kyle. Oh, it's not now, and it's another 4-point play potential, and it's Estrada fouling him. Just the rhythm he plays at, Jack Kyle. It's a clinic from behind the arc. Just watch this left-hand dribble. Big step, double step back almost. Click, click, splash. And then Estrada at the other end before he commits the foul. Nice pass. Kyle just makes big, big plays. He knows the gravity of the moments he's playing in. Up to 13 points. Only averaging 9.5 points a game in 17 minutes. So he's heading up to that aggregate, or that average. That's 4 points. Differential, 16 of 25. Passed inside, outside. Jefferson for three, off. Walshall tries to get the offensive rebound. Great save and effort by Alba Berlin. Bounce pass, finish! And now he sets his teammate up. That's a beautiful screen outside the three-point line. And then the roll and the perfect pass. Jack Kyle and Roberts with the finish. Outside, it's no good. And they can take the lead for the first time in a long time. Alba Berlin with a three, tie with a two. Inside. Turnaround. It's good, and they're tied. Justin Beanie hit a big three and a just as big a two. And we're tied at 70 as we go down the stretch of crunch time here in Berlin at the Uber Arena. Oh, big time three the other way. Brandon Jefferson, don't write him off. Juwan Roberts with the play for Alba Berlin a couple of plays ago. Can they go again? They're going all the way to the basket. No good. Great defense, resilient. Last-ditch defense by Karditsa. And a foul called. That's big time from Brandon Jefferson. Incredible play. That's just taking advantage of your defender. That was really good. Screen and roll to the basket. That screen was set quite a way out. There was real nice spacing. One dribble off that screen and then just drop it down to the big. He's learning fast, is Jack Kyle. Estrada. 3 points up, and they can extend the lead here. Estrada brought across from Ostend for this stage of the competition. Jefferson trying to get open with screens from Holschel. He's just trying to get the grip of the ball. Him and Bennett Hunt going at it. Bennett Hunt at 180. Jefferson at 175, and definite foul there. Hand on the side and the back, and referee right there. Alba Berlin, one more foul, there'd be in the penalty. Karditsa already there. Holschler diving to the basket. What a pass! And he just missed the dunk. That would have been the play of the night, potentially, if that had gone down. That was Holschler at his best, when he's at his happiest, I feel, the GB International. You need some of that. No, if you're able to play for GB in the upcoming World Cup windows. You need that energy, and for the GB men, Great Britain men. Justin Bean committed the foul, but Holschler misses the free throw. Every play is magnified now. He was perfect from the line. 4 of 5 now. 5 of 6. What a night for Noah Horschler. 16 points, 9 rebounds, 1 rebound away from a double-double. And Estrada has 9 assists, 7 points. Foul, and the score is good for Sam Griesel. One great play after another here at the Uber Arena in Berlin. Round of 16 mayhem. Alba Berlin being pushed to the limit by the team that haven't won in their last 7 games, having lost both their games by 20 and then 1 point over the weekend in Greece, Karditsa. And they missed the free throw. Noah's got a lot of pressure on him, he coughs it up. They can't finish, ball's loose. And it stays with Alba Berlin. How crucial are these extra possessions going to be? Horschler, 16 points, 10 rebounds. There's his double-double. Estrada needs 3 more points and 1 more assist. And he'll be there as well, the 2 Karditsa players. Deep 3 to take the lead. Ball's loose. Rebound, no foul. And who's that foul on? Is it offensive or defensive? Now, Papanikolaopoulos is going to be very careful. He's already had 1 tech. I didn't, well, on the first look, it didn't look like a foul. And is it going to be heartbreak? Well, maybe that's the foul. If there is a foul on Jack Cahill. I think it's a late call. The Basketball Champions League refs at times will make a slightly late call. They just want to be absolutely sure. Or maybe just get a nod from a fellow official that the right call is the foul. I think that is correct, certainly on the rerun. Now, Jack Cahill. A young star. Not in the making, he is a young star now. And leading Alba Berlin for maybe a famous victory here, one that they so desperately need. It's tied at 74. We're inside the last 2 minutes. Ike Kofas-Bursa went to overtime. Ike prevailed. What is going to happen here between another Greek team and a German team? Big sidestep, shots up, and it's in by Brandon Jefferson for 2. Big time play from Brandon Jefferson. Created space as he has to at his height and knocked it down. He's up to 20 points. But Cahill responds with a 3, super smooth. He is an absolute diamond, an Alba Berlin diamond. It's his hometown. He is delivering tonight. 1 point lead for the German team who are in 2nd place in their domestic league. Oh, attempted bounce pass, but no good. Can Alba Berlin extend the lead? 1 minute remaining in regulation. What a performance Karditsa have put up. They can hang their heads high, but they will want to finish this with a win. But Jack Cahill running the show here. Almost getting Brandon Jefferson off his feet, and he's off. Offensive rebound, skied. Just incredible effort. What an athletic effort by Justin Bean. 2 meters 1, skies for the rebound, creates the contact, and he goes to the line for 2 shots. It's 2 of 4 from the line so far tonight. And that's Cahill again. It's a mismatch. Once Cahill elevates at 191 against Jefferson, 175. What a performance by it. Both teams giving us the best of Basketball Champions League basketball. 2 point lead for Alba. They can have their biggest lead of the game, potentially. The biggest lead up till now was 2. 11 was the biggest lead for Karditsa. This is to go to 3 points up with with Justin Bean at the line. What a Karditsa got left. And this is the second ball's loose. There was a technical foul as well for Karditsa on the bench. That's why he was having the additional free throw, which he missed, and now he's been able to retake it. So Karditsa have got to keep their discipline, and he makes Karditsa pay. And 2 technical fouls on Karditsa, both resulting in made free throws, and Alba Berlin lead by 4. Biggest lead of the night. It's timeout Karditsa in a thriller in Berlin.
Estrada here. 5 men here. Easy, you make the out of bounds, okay? Listen. You send the pick, this moment you cut. And I want you immediately, the moment the ball goes on me, spread your pick and roll for the sun, or pass back to Aaron, pass extra for you for the 3-point, okay? Okay, let's go. Or here the sun. On the back pass, immediately corner pass and we take the sun. After this, we go to press full court. Chill. You inbound the ball there, you go the ball. Hey, after, you dive. Hey. Make this pick and you dive after this, okay?
When we score, do not foul.
Play the difference. Try to get Karditsa.
There's a lot going on for coach Nikos Papanikolaopoulos, but the way the players have managed themselves over this tough stretch, they have delivered just a gutsy performance. But Jack Caillou, 18 points, twice his average. He got 24 points on Monday against Trier, 24 points in a massive game against Bamberg, 19 points, 9 rebounds in the game they needed to win against Milan Chalon. He just delivers when his team needs him. And Hulschler with huge numbers for Karditsa with a double-double. Now Jefferson needs to get a look. Extra pass, Estrada, as he taken a 3, it misses. Just looked a little bit shaky there. Estrada, he's got to be ready to shoot that. These moments is what he's been brought here for, as an extra option. Because Jefferson can't make all the plays from the guard position, that's for sure. Out of bounds from the baseline, 37 seconds remaining. 14-second shot clock. Screen, in motion, Jefferson can't get it. And they almost turn it over. Jefferson, they need to get a good look, they've got time. Jefferson needs help, gets the screen. Abakoko inside, Hulschler is fouled. And he would have loved that to drop, but he gets to the line for 2 shots. What a performance from Hulschler, averaging 10.9 points a game, 6 rebounds, and he is well above that tonight. As he hears the Alba Berlin crowd, 5 of 6 from the line right now as he takes this one. Great concentration, and Karditsa delegates and fans, they know what a huge game this is. And if he makes this, he's on 17 points, 10 rebounds, 6 or 7 from the line, 86%. It'll be a 2-point game with 25 seconds remaining. And it's long, and no rebounder. So Alba Berlin with a score can go a long way as they break the pressure. Back to Caillou, and he's fouled. They can ice this now with the young German star. Committed to go to Gonzaga to team up with Mario Superi for next season. Played at the World Cup qualifiers. 8 points, 1 rebound, 4.5 assists for the German senior team in November, and the Eurobasket 2025 qualifiers. Under 19 World Cup silver medal, under 16, under 18 Eurobasket gold medals. This player has been trending in the right direction. Went to Serbia, Rustavec to 2, then Serbia to Megabet, and now right here in this moment he is delivering for Alba Berlin in front of his home fans. It's 5 up and he goes to the bench, and potentially it's job done here. Minor miracle required. It's time out, the last throw of the dice for Karditsa.
We bounce the ball from here. Brandon is going to be here. Okay. Estrada here. DJ, you're going to be here. 4 men here and 5 men here. Okay. Brandon will come ball side if we can take the ball. The moment that he comes ball side, give a good screen for Cassel to attack the corner, and Noah will steal the screen and to attack here for the 3-point. Okay, quick 3. We want a 3, and after this we press. Clear on this. Everything quick and slip. One more time. Brandon from here will go ball side. Aaron out of bounds. DJ from here, he said, slip screen, and Noah, you will screen for the 3-point, and after this you flash. If we cannot hit there, 2-point, then we go to press.
Well, that last stat that came through, 40 points off the bench for Alba Berlin. Remember, 46.8 points a game in the season for Alba Berlin. For players coming off the bench is number 1. 40 points is a pretty good mark as the young fans, what great heroes they've got to watch with this Alba Berlin team. Had to have a complete revamp, rethink about how they wanted to operate, and they've gone with youth, and they've gone with the long picture, and they have not missed a beat. They are right there. Shots. Oh, but his three's good. They missed the beat right there. Now they want to press and get the steal. If not, the foul. And wow, what a shot from Brandon Jefferson. Cut me short with the plaudits for Alba Berlin, but you can't write Brandon Jefferson out of any script. And Leonidas Kasalakis with the foul, but that's big time. You see the elevation he gets, an amazing athlete to get that high and hang in the air. Now they've got to see this through from the free throw line. Sam Griesel. To a 5 from the line tonight. These are big. And he makes that one. Now this is the biggest. Does it make it a 3? Which of course Jack Cahill has had two of the 4-point plays tonight. This will make it a 4-point deficit for Karditsa, and he drains it. Now they just got to get a shot and hope for a minor miracle. Jefferson needs to let fly. Estrada needs to let fly. And he just misses. And Karditsa, with a valiant effort here in Berlin, have just missed out against the uber-talented Alba Berlin. Alba Berlin lead and now win 84-80 versus Karditsa Lapiniki. And you can see what this means to this team, to this city. And coach Pedro Calles gets what he wants, gets the win, stays in touch with Ike. They will meet again against Ike, which is going to be an amazing spectacle again. They hung on. They've just about hung on, Alba Berlin. That's a great effort. He should be very proud of his team, Nikos Papanikolaopoulos. They gave everything and some. But in the end, the cream rose to the top. And Alba Berlin are the cream of this group, along with Ike. And they go 2-1. Tofas Bursa with 1 and 2, and adrift at the bottom for Karditsa, 0-3, and that's 8 games without a win for Karditsa, but they gave it all. Here's the stats. Let's look at Alba Berlin. 19 of 33 from 2, 7 of 22 from 3, 32%, 4 less than Karditsa. Free throws, rebounds 37-30, assists 18-23 assists for Karditsa Lapiniki. Alba Berlin, remember, came into this game number 1 in assists in the whole of the BCL with nearly 24 assists.